Hey, welcome to a behind the scenes look at Inspired. This is going to be a quick video showing you how it's created, what plugins are used, what templates are created, and all that stuff, and how it's all connected. So let's get right into it. So here on the screen is the main Inspired screen. And from here, you can sort the design. So here are the designs here. These are the pop-ups. These are the website designs. Now, actually, I should mention something. This is actually on a temp server, so there might be some CSS errors as I'm showing you this video, but when it goes live, it'll be gorgeous. So let me keep talking here. So let's say that you just wanted to see pop-ups. Well, you can just click the pop-up button right here, and it'll filter all the results just by pop-ups. So as you can tell, here are just the pop-ups. And underneath here is a little sign-up box. And let's say you wanted to see some more details, maybe on this one right here. If you click it, this is going to take us to the detail page of this Huckberry pop-up, where you can see more information. Now, on this screen, you can do a few things here. You can click View Site, and that will launch the site from where this design is from. So here it is here. Now, it looks different now, but these things always change. And of course, you can see the main site here. You can navigate to the previous design or the next design right here. And we can go back to the main Inspired screen, and we can see when the screenshot was taken. And here's another little sign up box, and here are the comments. So how is this done? How is all this tied together? Well, let me show you. So we obviously see the front end here, but here's what the admin area looks like. So here is the admin area of the Web Designers Academy site, and on the left we have inspirational designs. And if you look, here are all the ones that we were just looking at. So for example, here's Huckberry. And there's a few columns of information. You see one here is design type. 1 means it's a website, 2 means it's a pop-up. And there, of course, is the URL. That's pretty self-explanatory. But let's take a look at Huckberry. Let me click in here. And here you see the information that is needed to populate that front-end page. And by front-end page, I mean this page right here. It's very simple. We have the design URL, the screenshot, and then what type of design in it, whether it's a pop-up or a website. Now, how did this happen? How did this get here? What plugins are being used? Let me show you. The first thing is Toolset. And there should be a link in the description of this video if you want to get Toolset. But with Toolset, the first thing it did was it created a custom post type. And the custom post type is called Inspirational Designs. And then with that custom post type, that's how this was created here. With that custom post type created, then I had to add the fields, which are post fields, for inspirational designs. And I just showed them to you, but this is what the editing screen looks like for adding fields. Let's go in here. Here's our design URL, the screenshot, and the design type. Now, if you remember, there's only 2 design types, right? Website and pop-up. Here's the screenshot, and here's the URL. So that's how those fields populate over here. Now, how do we get it to look a certain way? How do you get it to look like this? Well, that actually ties in with Beaver Themer. So Beaver Themer gives you this option here that says Builder. If you click on Theme Layouts, you'll see that I have a layout for the Inspired template. Now I'm just going to launch to Page Builder, and here's where the magic happens here. Let's take a look at this. Now, this is going to look very similar to a Beaver Builder page where you can move your mouse over any of these elements and you can click and edit them. But the difference here is that nothing is static. Everything is pulling data from the Toolset plugin. So for example, right here, this title says, Get Inspired by the Outreach Website Design. Now it says that because we're previewing as Outreach. See that here? But I could pick something else. And which would be here, and we could pick Todoist. Click on that, and this just changes our preview. And just give it a second to think about it. And here we go. So here we see the Todoist site here, but this is in preview mode. So how does this do this? How does it know? Well, watch when I click in here. So if you look at this, it's not specifying like the company name and all that. It's actually using fields of information from the custom post type. So that's why it says, Get Inspired by the, and it says post title. That post title is what's populating Todoist. And then it says design type. Remember that little drop down with pop-up or website? That's all that is. That's how that's appearing there. So let's say I know that there's one of them for Magnolia and it's a pop-up. Well, that's how it says Magnolia and pop-up right there. So that's how all this is done. It's using these short codes instead of static data. So for example, where visit site is, when you click on this, you'll see that the site is actually, it gets smaller there, but you can see it's short code for the design URL for this piece of data here. And the big screenshot, well, that's just done with, once again, short codes for the information. So you're not manually adding this screenshot here. It's done using shortcode. And the same thing for down here. Let me show you. It's a long one. You know, this screenshot was taken on, and then it has the date. If you click in here, and you can see it's just shortcode for the date. And then, of course, this is just a regular Beaver Builder row here with a green background and a subscribe form, and then, of course, comments. So that is the end of our video. I just want to show you how it was done. So a quick recap, it's using the tool set, a custom post type with custom post fields, and then we're using the Beaver themer to actually lay out that custom data on the front end.